Hi, I'm Jessica Link, Volunteer Coordinator at the Cedar Rapids Public Library, and today we're doing a training on VicTouch. VicTouch is the library's touchscreen electronic volunteer sign-in system. What this does is it actually tracks your volunteer hours and puts it directly into the library's volunteer database. So we'll talk a little bit about how to use this system. The first thing you need to know is every volunteer has a PIN. Your PIN is very easy to remember. It's actually your birth date. 4-digit year, 2-digit month, 2-digit day. When you sign in, what you do is you use the touch screen to put in your PIN. And hit continue. It's then going to ask you to confirm if this is the right individual. And then it's going to give you some options. Number one is sign in, view my schedule, view my service. Today we're just going to be focusing on signing in. Then it's going to give you the different assignments you're assigned to as a volunteer at the library, and you just pick the one you're here to do that day. It's going to ask you to confirm, and you hit yes. Then it says you're all signed in, and you click OK. If you forget to click OK or you stop somewhere else in the process, it will reset after 60 seconds of inactivity, so you don't have to worry about somebody coming up and being in your system. You can also switch jobs in the middle of your volunteer shift. So let's say you start with some holds hunting and then you switch and do some adopt-a-shelf. You would come up here in the interim and sign in again. Confirm your name. And you can switch assignments and pick your other role for the day. And confirm that. When you're done for your shift, you simply go back in and sign out, and you're done for the day. If you ever forget how to use VicTouch, we actually have some manuals in the volunteer binder, both an FAQ and an instruction with a screen-by-screen shot of how to use the system. We will also have the PIN number at the top of the screen here as a reminder for our volunteers. For groups using the library, your PIN is actually going to be a little bit different. It's going to be your building's address number. So for example, the downtown library is located at 450 Fifth Avenue, so we would just use the numbers 450 and confirm that this is indeed our group. And then it's going to ask us how many volunteers we have with us today. If we click in the box, a blue screen will pop up with a keypad and we can enter the number of volunteers we have volunteering with us that day. From that point, we can sign in for our jobs. Some frequently asked questions volunteers have. What if I come in and I forget to sign in, I get right to work, and then I come to sign out and realize I forgot to sign in that day? We'll actually still have the volunteer binder close by, and we'll still have an hours log in here. So if you forget to sign in when you come in, you can still sign in via the paper system, and we'll track that in the computer at a later date. If you also come in and maybe the system's not working, feel free to use the paper copy. We'll input that information later. The same is true if I come in and maybe one of the job assignments isn't showing what I'm here to do that day. I'm here for a special event, or I'm here doing a new role and the system hasn't been updated yet. I can go ahead and just sign in on the paper copy, and the volunteer staff will put that information in at a later time. If you're doing any off-site volunteering and you want to make sure to track those hours, you can just send an email to volunteer@crlibrary.org and we'll put that information in. Please include the location, the volunteer role, time in, time out, and total amount of time, and of course, your name.